So this man is guilty of genocide and settler colonialism, and this man normalizes Zionists and grifters on a daily basis. This man who we're talking about here is David Hearst, the editor-in-chief and co-founder of the Middle East Eye. He's a commentator and a speaker on the region, an analyst on Saudi. He was the Guardian's, so that's interesting. He was the Guardian's lead foreign writer and was correspondent in Russia, Europe, and Belfast. He joined the Guardian from the Scotsman, where he was an education correspondent. So this guy's got quite the grifting history. And first, he platforms. So the first example of Zionist normalization is his platforming of liberal Zionist Anthony Lowenstein. Lowenstein, again, is a liberal Zionist. You know, he is a German Jew. He founded a liberal Zionist organization, Independent Australian Jewish Voices, again, which is a liberal Zionist organization. I mean, two states is liberal Zionism. So again, he's a liberal Zionist. And then he also was the co-editor of a book with Ahmed Moore, which includes essays by Zionist John Morsheimer, Zionist Ilan Pape, Zionist Sarah Roy, and Zionist Jonathan Cook, who we'll get to here in a second, because he's the next guy being promoted by David Hearst, this man. So Jonathan Cook is the author of 3 books on the genocide in Palestine, and he's the winner of a Martha Gellhorn Special Prize for Journalism. His website and blog can be found at jonathancook.net. Again, this man, and he also apparently has a Zionist passport. So, and he writes a column for the National of Abu Dhabi. So this guy is a liberal Zionist and a grifter. He even has a Zionist passport. So again, this is his website. This man is a Zionist grifter. And he's made his entire career off of writing about Palestine, basically. So this man is a grifter. Okay. And he also has a Zionist passport. Did I mention that? Oh yeah, I think I did. And he's based in Anasira in Palestine. So this man is a settler and a grifter. I don't even know why I clicked on that article of his. So why is he writing for the International Crisis Group, which is a Zionist think tank? That is weird. That is weird. Next, you have grifter Omar Suleiman. Again, this guy's been an opportunist for a long time. So you have him shilling for Zionist Martin Luther King here. You know, and claiming that MLK was pro-Palestine. Again, MLK was a liberal Zionist. So, yeah. But get this. Again, we've done many videos about Martin Luther King and how MLK was a liberal Zionist. But Omar Suleiman says it has been a grifter for a while, okay? In fact, this man was shilling for Zionist Bernie Sanders, who lived on a kibbutz in 2019. In 2019, Suleiman was shilling for Zionist Bernie Sanders. Bernie lived on a kibbutz in 1953. Bernie is a Zionist terrorist, but Suleiman was shilling for him. Next, you have former Italian diplomat Marco Carnellos. Carnellos sounds Mexican, right? It don't sound Italian. And this guy was Italy's ambassador to Iraq. And he's been the special peace process coordinator, special envoy for Syria of Italy. This is crazy. And then you have Mara Finkelstein. Again, she's been published in Mondoweiss, so you know she is a Zionist. Academic grifter. Another David Hearst, but this time spelled with an I. Another journalist grifter. This guy's from England. And then you have Orly Noy, a Zionist settler from Iran, who is the chair of Zionist Normalization Organization, B'Tselem. So you have a literal Zionist propagandist being platformed by David Hearst. Oh, that's associated with Plitnik. We'll get to him. Because, again, that's another Zionist that David Hearst platforms. You have Richard Silverstein, this guy. So he's a blogger, and he's been published in Zionist propaganda outlet Haaretz, Zionist propaganda outlets The Forward, the Seattle Times, and the LA Times. And he is a grifter and a Zionist. Let's go to the About page. About, eh? This man is a liberal Zionist. Okay? This man normalized Hebrew University in Qudus. This man is a Zionist settler. He has collaborated with Zionist settlers Dan Pagus, Gershon Shaked, and Dan Miron. This man is a Zionist. This man is a grifter, okay? So, again, he studied at the Hebrew University of Qudus, which was founded by Zionist Albert Einstein and Chaim Weizmann. So this man is a Zionist. And again, he's been published by The Guardian, HuffPost, Haaretz, the Jewish Daily Forward, Truth Out, Middle East Eye, and the LA Times and Seattle Times. Again, this man is a Zionist grifter. Okay, this man is a Zionist grifter. And that's why he has ties to Max Blumenthal, because he's a Zionist grifter. Next, you have Medea Benjamin and Nicholas J.S. Davies, who are both Code Pink grifters. And we know Code Pink is funded by Neville Singham. It's a Zionist grift. So, yeah. So, who else do we have? Oh, next we have Jeff Halper, who is a Zionist settler and Zionist normalizer with director of the Zionist Committee Against House Demolitions and a member of the Zionist One Democratic State campaign. This man is a liberal Zionist settler, Zionist opportunist, and Zionist grifter, and a war criminal. So, again, David Hearst, what are you doing? This is why you don't let the Englishman write articles about or have any sort of publication on West Asia, because it just becomes this like Zionist propaganda channel. Next, you have Rabbi David Weiss, whose Neturei Karta organization literally has Zionist settlers in Qudus. And this is who Nicholas Davies is. He's a researcher for Code Pink. That's crazy. Code Pink is Zionist. They platformed Ryan Wentz. They've platformed Rose Assaf before. Who else? Benjamin Fogel. Again, Jacobin Magazine, funded by the New York Jewish Communal Fund. Who, again, Richard Silverstein also writes for Jacobin. Alain Gresh, another man who has made his career off writing about Palestine. Avi Schleim, a Zionist settler who literally was in the IOF. We've made videos about him before. This man is from Iraq. Then he became a Zionist settler. Then he went to England. Then he went back to occupied 1948 Palestine to participate in the IOF. This man is a Zionist settler. Why is David Hearst promoting him? Again, Zionist Gideon Levy from propaganda outlet Haaretz, who was the propagandist for Shimon Peres and was an IOF propagandist. His family's from Ostrava, Czechoslovakia. Another Zionist. Ilan Pappé, German Zionist, born in occupied 1948 Palestine, committed war crimes and genocide and settler colonialism in El Jolan, in Qaniya, and Rajar, in the Yom Kippur War. This man is a war criminal. This man is a settler. This man is a Zionist settler. This man has Palestinian and Syrian and Lebanese blood on his hands. Why is David Hearst platforming him? Then you have Itay Mack, who is a Zionist settler who goes between Qudus and Oslo, the Oslo Accords. Anyone? Are we really surprised? So, again, this man is a Zionist settler and he must be put in prison, okay? Max Gallion, who is a think tanker, fellow at the Institute of Development Studies and International Centre for Tax and Development. Again, grifter, grifter, grifter. It's what he is. Richard Falk. Notice international law in this. Richard Falk is an international law and relations scholar who taught Princeton University. In 2008, he was appointed to the UN to serve a 6-year term as a special rapporteur for Palestinian human rights. International law plus UN equals Zionist grifter. And then you have Diana Buttu. Diana Buttu is a Palestinian lawyer and analyst who served as a legal advisor to the Palestinian normalization team, the Fatah normalization team from 2000 to 2005. So a literal Zionist normalizer. So that's kind of, and then, we forgot to click on Medea Benjamin. Medea Benjamin, a Zionist, liberal Zionist Jew from Long Island, is the founder of Code Pink, co-founder of Code Pink along with Jodie Evans, the wife of Neville Singham, the co-founder of Code Pink and author of several books, including Inside Iran, The Real History and Politics of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Why is the Englishman David Hearst, why is he promoting all these grifters? Like, this is why he should not be allowed to be a journalist. Quit platforming Zionists. This is a pattern of his behavior at this point. So, there you go.